Hello, mathematicians. Today we are looking at Module 10, Lesson 2, which is all about representing and finding the size of equal parts. And hopefully by the end of this lesson, you'll be able to divide a unit fraction by a whole number using a visual model. So if we look at this first question here, it says a recreation center has a batting cage with a a recreation center has a batting cage with a machine that pitches balls to the batter. 5 friends sign up for a half hour of time in the batting cage. If they share that 1/2 hour equally, how much of the whole hour will each friend get in the batting cage? Explain. Well, if we start with the whole hour, and they signed up for 1/2, and then they split that equally amongst the 5 of them, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sections. So each section would be 1/10. So they would get 1/10. Excuse me. So I need to share 1/2 equally among 5 people. I cut 1/2 into 5 pieces. And did the same to the other half. To figure out the whole. How many pieces were in the whole. Then each friend gets 1/10 hour. So it says the distance around the track at the recreation center is 1/4 mile. Medea, Will, and Holly plan to divide the distance evenly to practice sprints. What distance does each person run? So you have the whole, and it is cut into fourths because we're dealing with just the 1/4. And then there are 3 people. So we're looking at this section right here. So the expression that we were trying to solve is 1/4 divided by 3. So what visual model did you use to represent the distance around the track? Explain. I divided a rectangle into 4 equal parts. Since the track is 1/4 mile. How does your visual model show how the distance around the track was divided? Well, the 3 runners divide the distance evenly. So I divided the 4 parts into 3 equal parts. How can you use the visual model to show the distance each person runs? Well, I can divide each of the other force into 3 equal parts. So each part is 1/12 of the whole. So then it says, use your visual model to write the division equation that models the situation. Well, we already said we were doing 1/4 divided by 3. And 1/4 divided by 3 is going to be 1 out of the 12, so 1/12. So what distance does each person run? They run 1/12 a mile. So you have 1/3 of the recreation center pool is reserved for lap swimming. If this part of the pool is divided equally for 2 swimmers, what fraction of the pool will each swimmer have? Model the situation with an expression. Well, we have 1/3 divided by 2. So here we're going to use unit fraction strips. I'm just going to draw it out, but we have the whole. And it says place a unit fraction strip under a 1 whole strip to show the dividend. So my dividend is 1/3. So I'm going to place a 1/3 here. Then it says place fraction strips all with the same denominator that fit exactly under the unit fraction strip, then draw the model. And again, we're going to have 2 because we're dividing it by 2. So what can we get 2 of? Well, 3 times 2 is 6, so that's going to give me 1/6, 1/6. So what fraction of the pool will each swimmer have? Well, each swimmer will get 1 of these, so that means 1/6 of the pool. So we're going to have 1/3 divided by 2 equals 1/6. And that is all for today's lesson. Hopefully you are now able to divide a unit fraction by a whole number using a visual fraction model. And remember, in order to be a math person, all you have to do is be a person and do math.